Hares and rabbits count on the numerous veins in their furless ears to dissipate heat and regulate their body temperature. Snowshoe hares have comparatively smaller ears as heat travels shorter distances through their body and keeps them warmer in the colder climates they reside in. Continue watching to find out more.
Greetings, cherished viewers. I'm Old Abner, a learned snowshoe hare, and this is my adorable niece who just popped in for a visit. Meet little Elma, a witty mountain cottontail rabbit. Yes, we are both vegan. I reside in the boreal forest of spectacular Canada. The animals and people of welcoming Canada wish that God's divine light pour everlasting blessings upon you for all your caring deeds. Welcome to our show entitled Hares and Rabbits, the Moon's Sacred Companions, Part 1 of 2.
Hey loving viewers, I'm really excited to be sharing information about ourselves and our mystical connection with the beautiful moon. Dear Uncle Abner, may I know how your family of hares got its name?
Good question, little Elma. Our clan is known as the snowshoe hare because we have large and generously furred hind feet that help us to move easily over snow. These furry soles also protect us from freezing temperatures. These snowshoes are indeed the key to our survival in the boreal forests of North America.
Whoa, these snowshoes seem to come with 4-wheel driving power. I wish I could have a pair too.
Indeed they do. Nature has thought of everything and equipped each species according to their geographical needs. Your clan settles in lower bushy areas near riverbanks and does not require the speed that we need to thrive in the high mountain ranges. The big snowshoes help us travel far at 43 kilometers per hour at times, change direction swiftly, and jump horizontal distances of up to 3 meters.
Wow, that's comparable to ski racers. I noticed that hares and rabbits differ in their physical appearance. Hares look larger and also have longer hind legs.
You observe well, sweetie.
And I see that your ears are smaller than those of us rabbits. Why is that?
Hares and rabbits count on the numerous veins in their furless ears to dissipate heat and regulate their body temperature. We snowshoe hares have comparatively smaller ears as heat travels shorter distances through our body and keeps us warmer in the colder climates we reside in.
How interesting, Uncle Abner. I will tell you a secret about myself. My mom told me when I was born I was blind and hairless, like all baby rabbits. I was teased a bit because when my hare cousins were born, their eyes were open and they were covered with fluffy fur, ready to run, jump, and hop.
Little Elma, every kitten, which is what we old folks call baby bunny rabbits, is beautiful, despite the particularities of their clans or species. Surely, you must have been the cutest bunny on the block. As a baby rabbit, your mother had to oversee your development during your first 6 to 8 weeks. By then, your hare cousins had already fully grown in 4 weeks and were ready to explore the world on their own.
That's true. Can you tell us more about other differences between rabbits and our hare cousins, such as our behavior and lifestyle?
Of course, in terms of habitat, you rabbits dig warrens, which are vast underground burrow systems, sometimes as deep as 3 meters and with several entrances. On the contrary, we hares live above the ground and make our homes in hollow logs or in simple nests that we build out of grasses and other vegetation.
Amazing! And what about our family traits and traditions?
Well, For rabbits, it's all about family, isn't it? We hares are not as social as rabbits. Rabbits usually live in large colonies while hares tend to live solitary lives until breeding season.
Wow, we are a romantic bunch.
Ha ha ha. Yes, exactly. Both hares and rabbits have a high capacity for reproduction, so depending on latitude and local conditions, the breeding season could last from mid-March until August, and a female rabbit could deliver 4 litters a year of 2 to 4 babies each, or even up to a maximum of 8. Female snowshoe hares may also give birth 4 times a year to 3 to 5 leverets per litter. Our human friends didn't come up with the term breeding like rabbits for nothing, now did they?
Lovely viewers, we will take a brief pause to hop around in search of fresh grass. We will be right back after this message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Vegan, because we are humans, not vicious beasts.
Welcome back to our program, Hares and Rabbits, the Moon's Sacred Companions, Part 1 of 2, on Supreme Master Television.
Apart from the differences we discussed earlier, hares and rabbits actually have quite a lot in common. Firstly, we are both happy herbivores. In summer, we eat a variety of green grasses, flowers, and leaves. In winter, we feed on buds, twigs, tender bark, pine needles, and shrubs.
Yeah, it's cool to be vegan, but you did not mention veggies. How come Bugs Bunny is chewing carrots all the time?
Well, he's only a cartoon character. We do eat veggies, carrots included, but they are not our favorite food. In fact, given the choice, we would choose natural vegetation over carrots grown in a garden.
I see.
There is still more interesting information I must share with you, my dear little Elma. Do you know that hares and rabbits are sacred companions of the moon? Many cultures, nations, and people naturally associate us with the moon. You see, our courtship rituals signal the arrival of spring and the season of fertility, as our gestation period is approximately 1 month, thus closely matching the cycle of the moon. We are deeply thankful to the moon because our children are always born at night, hence they benefit from her blessings.
Now I know why I love the moon so much. It's all because of her blessings since we were born. Uncle Abner, I have heard some legends about us and the moon. Are they all true?
They are stories handed down through the ages. Although they are not necessarily true, there is some meaning behind them. In German folklore, hares are the sacred symbol of Estra, the moon goddess. From Estra comes the Christian celebration of Easter, since the festival's date is predetermined by the phases of the moon. In ancient times, the moon-gazing hare was also seen as auspicious, a source of abundance, new beginnings, and good fortune.
Wow, that's so cool. We are indeed VIPs, as I didn't know that Easter linked us so deeply to the moon.
Well, sweetie, there is even more. In East Asian mythology, the moon rabbit was entrusted by the moon goddess Chang'er to pound elixirs for her. The moon rabbit remains the symbol for the Mid-Autumn Festival, an important event celebrated throughout Asia.
These legends truly make me proud to be a bunny. You know, one of my favorite cartoon television series is the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. Now I know why Sailor Moon's name is Tsukino Usagi, Rabbit on the Moon.
Ah, there you go. Besides in cartoons and anime, hares and rabbits often appear in children's literature as personified animal characters portraying many positive characteristics. In Alice in Wonderland, the white rabbit ignites Alice's curiosity and spiritual awakening, leading her down the rabbit hole to search for the truth. And one of the most popular and enduring characters of fiction is Peter Rabbit, who loves outdoor play and bravely explores the natural world. Through these charming characters, we help humans, adults and children alike, to reflect on our sentience and virtues as animals. This understanding will lead to greater love, compassion, and mutual respect for all sentient beings, eventually turning planet Earth into an Eden for all of us co-inhabitants.
Hi, energetic viewers. It's great to see you again. Last time, we learned a lot from my dear Uncle Abner about hares and rabbits and our association with the moon. Uncle Abner, in today's program, will you share some interesting information about us and the moon?
Sure, sweetheart. What would you like to know?
Uncle Abner, have you heard this ancient German riddle? 3 hares share 3 ears, yet every one of them has 2. Do you know the answer?
Absolutely, my little Alma. This German riddle refers to the 3 hares motif, a sacred symbol in the mythology of several cultures and religions of medieval Asia and Europe. It consists of 3 hares or rabbits, with every 2 sharing 1 ear respectively, so only 3 ears in total are pictured. Furthermore, they are running in a circle and their 3 ears form a perfect triangle in the center of the motif that often depicts the moon as well. As nocturnal animals, hares are particularly associated with the moon and its cycles, and continue to inspire numerous contemporary artworks. There are many interpretations of this famous motif.
Amazing! Please, tell us more.
Of course, it would be my pleasure. The earliest known examples of the 3 hares motif were discovered on paintings in Buddhist cave temples in China, dating from the 6th and 7th centuries. A scholar who studied the decorative patterns of these caves concluded that the motif represented peace and tranquility, since rabbits are considered auspicious in Chinese culture. The rabbit ranks as the 4th of the 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac and is considered the luckiest. People born in the year of the rabbit are expected to be courteous, intelligent, and kind.
That's awesome! I am happy to know that those born in the year of the rabbit share our cool traits.
Later on, the 3 hare motif traveled west along the Silk Road and reached the Middle East and Europe, where it became widely associated with Judaism and Christianity. In Judaism, the 3 hares symbolize the Jewish diaspora. The pictograms are often found in prominent places such as right above a synagogue's holy ark and in the chambers that house the sacred Torah scrolls. In Western Europe, the 3 hares appear in prominent spots such as on ceilings and stone carvings and in the stained glass artwork of medieval churches. There, the 3 hares represent the Holy Trinity, the doctrine that God exists as God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit.
Wow, I did not realize that we and the moon have such a spiritual influence on our human friends.
Well, the moon also greatly affects the behavior of our whole population. As we snowshoe hares forage and feed mostly at night, to ensure our safety, we must adapt our routines to the changing phases of the moon. Scientists observe that during times of the month when less than 2/3 of the moon is lit up by the sun, we spend the most time foraging while the moon is in the sky, because its light helps us to find our way around and search for our food. The scientists also found that when more than 2/3 of the moon is lit up, we spend most of our time foraging before the moon rises or after it sets. And if we do go out at night, we travel shorter distances because we are more cautious.
I see. So our risk management strategies are built around the phases of the moon?
Yes, exactly. Furthermore, our breeding cycle is also connected with the moon. For many centuries, humans have noticed that our population growth roughly follows a 10-year cycle, and for the last 150 years, scientists have more accurately observed that our population cycle is 9.3 years, which is exactly half of the moon's nodal period. The plane of the moon orbiting around the Earth is tilted by about 5 degrees compared with the plane of the Earth orbiting the sun. The point at which the moon crosses the plane of the Earth's orbit around the sun occurs once every 18.6 years, which is one nodal cycle. The reason for this connection is one of nature's most intriguing mysteries. Could it be because the nodal precession of the moon affects how much light it shines on the Earth, and when there is more moonlight, plants grow more, increasing our supply of delicious vegan food? Or are there other mysterious factors behind this connection? As the renowned biologist J.B.S. Haldane used to say, the universe is not only queerer than we suppose, but queerer than we can suppose.
Dear viewers, let's pause briefly to admire the beautiful moon for a while. We will be right back after this message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Vegan. Heavens will save you from hell, 'cause you save the animals from their hellish situation.
Welcome back to our program, Hares and Rabbits, the Moon's Sacred Companions, Part 2 of 2 on Supreme Master Television.
Uncle Abner, may I know why your brown fur will turn white during the winter?
Oh, we snowshoe hares are also called the varying hares because we shed our hair twice each year. In winter, our pretty snow-white coat helps us blend in a snowy landscape to keep us safe. In summer, our rusty brown fur blends well with the rocky terrain and forest floor. This camouflage protects us well from danger, but unfortunately, we have seen its effectiveness declining in recent years.
Oh, what happened, Uncle Abner? You sound so worried.
Our molting process is triggered by the seasons. However, climate change is causing the snow to arrive later in winter. But we can't alter our genes to match these new weather patterns. As a result, we sometimes find ourselves wearing a white coat when our surroundings have turned brown. So our camouflage doesn't work as well, putting us in danger.
Oh, that's so terrifying. What can we do?
Unfortunately, there is not much we can do at the moment. Some of us have borrowed a pigmentation gene from our big-eared cousins, the black-tailed jackrabbits. This adaptation allows us to molt brown to brown, so to speak, instead of brown to white. Since we still need new fur, but without as much snow on the ground, it's safer for our new fur to also be brown. Others have to move to colder winter habitats, which are now becoming increasingly crowded, so there's not always enough food for everyone. The climate crisis has also greatly disturbed the life cycles of numerous plants and animals. For example, flowers suffer from a lack of timely pollination. Migrating animals see a reduced supply of seasonal food, and extreme weather events disrupt habitats. Such devastating impacts come too fast for us to adapt to them. The changing climate severely threatens all of us co-inhabitants of the planet, plants, animals, and humans alike.
Oh my, so what is causing climate change?
Climate change is caused by greenhouse gas emissions from human activities such as animal livestock factories, deforestation, and burning fossil fuels. The greenhouse gas emissions trap more heat in the Earth's atmosphere, causing global warming and rising sea levels. With unprecedented speed and magnitude, climate change is disrupting all that we have come to know in the natural world by damaging the planet's vital ecosystems, causing a major loss of biodiversity.
This is terrifying to hear. Are there any good solutions to this global problem?
Little Elma, the situation is dire indeed, yet the solution is very simple. We need to reverse this destructive trend by stopping the greatest source of greenhouse gas emissions, the animal livestock industry. If our human co-inhabitants switch to the benevolent vegan lifestyle, the majority of greenhouse emissions will be stopped, climate change will be contained, and the ecological harmony of the planet will be restored, just as Supreme Master Qinghai has been kindly advising us to do for decades.
By now, scientists have warned us x times, many times, repeatedly, by evidence, that vegan is the best, most effective way to reduce global warming. Reducing or stopping climate change, stabilizing it, is good for all of us, humans and animals, tenants. Yes, we are just tenants of this world house. No right to damage it without being fined heavily.
Our sincere gratitude to Supreme Master Qinghai for her words of compassion and wisdom, patiently teaching humans to consider and opt for the efficient, healthy, and life-saving vegan diet, our key solution to the climate crisis.
Yes, thank you, Supreme Master Qinghai. We hope humans will quickly switch to the compassionate and ecologically sustainable vegan lifestyle now before it's too late.
You are right, smart girl. The vegan diet is the pillar of a green, sustainable, and peaceful world for each and every one of us co-inhabitants of planet Earth. May the moon soon witness all of us thriving in a loving and peaceful vegan world.
God bless you all.
Benevolent viewers, we sincerely appreciate your company for today's program. May the Providence amplify all the good works of your heart and hands daily.
Vegan side effect? Never felt such clarity.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.